Hey y'all. I'm trying to get more videos out, but because I'm a target individual, I am going to face more scrutiny and oppression. Y'all have tried to follow me on all of my pages. Well, 3 of my pages have been taken down. I think more than 20 videos have been taken down. So you're gonna have to like keep up with my page and like keep up with if you're trying to like find it, whatever, you're gonna have to like type in the name and like actively search for it if you actually want to find it, because it might be here today and it might not be here tomorrow. They're silencing me a lot, but it's only because they're moving forward with the tactics that they're using. They're becoming more harsher, more blatant, more consistent, and more tough because they're really trying to get their results. So they have been suppressing me more often, and they have been loud. They have been suppressing me more often, and they have been silencing me more. Every time I post a video, it's taken down for integrity and authenticity. One video was taken down because my experience was not based off, I said it wasn't based off reality. I basically said a man was standing like right behind me, and in the video everything I was saying was being confirmed. So that means they took that video down for no reason at all, because the reality was confirmed in the video. But I'm not fazed by any of this or provoked by any of it. I was expecting it. I knew when my videos started to blow up that eventually they would double down, and they would do the most. So yeah, this very video may be taken down, getting loud. Every time I say the video's getting taken down, they get loud, but that's only to provoke me. I said provoke, and a notification came up on my phone right when I said it. They just do it to provoke you because they really need a reaction. They have to continuously provoke me about everything, because if you poke the bear, eventually it'll bite, and then when the bear bites the human, then we'll tranquilize the bear and say the bear bit the human type shit. So that's just kind of what's going on. That's it. And they depend on that tactic for years and decades until they can get their results. And this is just a bad science experiment gone wrong by a whole bunch of narcissistic, egotistical people. I'm trying my best to get through things. I'm not allowed to get a job. I'm blacklisted. So because I'm blacklisted, I'm not allowed to get a job. That's probably why they're taking down my pages too, because I was getting money from you guys, and they seen that, and they wanted to get in between that, and make sure that I don't have any money, so that I act on my impulses and then make the decisions they want me to make, or that they're comfortable with me making. What else? I'm thinking about moving out of Houston, but I've been settling down and trying to just have a few days of no arguing with someone, and I've gotten that day, so I'm about to try to get some stuff together. I really want to get back to working out too. I'm just going to make my life full-time just about me surviving and just being awake and trying my best to like just get through my days. But yeah, y'all have asked me about the jobs. Like I said, I've been applying for jobs for 3 years. When you're blacklisted, when the government blacklists you, it pops up on your record, or it pops up on whatever, and you just don't get hired. So that's oppression. Black people went through it a lot in the early 90s and 80s. They were blacklisted if they were black, or if the name sounded too African. Anybody knows that if you're being oppressed in the system, it's probably because you're well educated, or you're just not a toxic person. And that probably pissed somebody off who's narcissistic, insecure, but powerful, and they project their insecurities through their power. So unfortunately, that's just what I'm going through, is that America is not a place for people who want to just grow freely. It is not a place for opportunity. It is not a place for freedom or anything. It's just a hierarchy and dictatorship mixed in with hierarchy mixed in with dictatorship, kind of fascist totalitarianism. This isn't a dictatorship. Things are not allowed. You only get a job if you're liked or if you're accepted into the society. So this is not a democracy. This is not a fair system. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay. I don't feel any negativeness. I don't feel any ill will. I would not tell a slave from the slave times to feel bad for being a slave. I would say that the master is a fucked up person. I wouldn't blame the slave. I wouldn't blame slaves from any era of time. I wouldn't blame any oppressed individuals of time. I would lift them up. We do lift them up. They're in our history books. Just during that time they were going through oppression and nobody was uplifting them. It wasn't until after that people seen the value of what they were doing. So I am an oppressed individual. I am a slave to my system. This is not a democracy. I am a slave to society. Goodbye.